I actually met Dan when I got out of prison. I went to 17th Street Building Men for Life, and I met Dan. He was the House representative, and actually at first I was really moody and upset towards things. I think it was a prison mentality because it's not easy living in there. And Dan actually sat down and talked to me. I mean, I'm more mature with people that if they communicate with me, then try to butt heads with me. Because at the end of the day, I would prefer to win that headbutt contest. So he sat down and talked with me. We talked for a little bit, and then he took me to the PO office and he showed me your guys' little flyers you have there. And it took me a couple of weeks to agree to go because I was, you know, he said it's a church program. I'm not big on church things or anything of religion. I haven't been for a long time because of just bad experiences through my life. And he said, just give it a try. So I came in, I took your guys' 2-week course, and it helped me out a lot. I took the interview, and I don't even think I actually had a real interview with any of the places you guys brought me because they were here and they liked my interview. So they hired me in almost the same day. I worked at the Technicoat company for a little while, went to third shift, and they dropped third shift, which was unfortunate. I really like third shift. Worked at Padnos for 7 months, and now I'm at Genesis Trailers, and I absolutely love Jack. He's the owner of the company. He's a great guy. You guys actually care, okay? You guys set me up with a mentor, which Alan is the greatest person ever. I know once I got hired in, he told me I didn't have to be, seeing him no more, that we still see each other every Wednesday. We're the best of friends. We went to Grand Rapids together, we went to Best Buy, we go shopping and stuff all the time. We try to get together every Wednesday still. I really like Alan. And I hope everybody has that experience, honestly. He's a great guy. Well, let's start off a little earlier than that. Now that I'm in Genesis Trailers, Jack has, he hired me in as his welder. He's actually teaching me to weld. I've never actually used a MIG welder. I've always used stick welding, arc. Now he's got me in a MIG welder, teaching me the MIG welding, and I've actually moved forward. He likes my weld so much that he gave me basically a raise, a promotion towards it, and he told me, you show me what you can do, and I will show you what I can do. So I've been working with him. I mean, we're talking about going on a couple fishing trips and stuff, Jack, I see him more of a friend than a boss. He's really a good person. I met my girlfriend basically with you guys. I was going to work and I stopped, when I was at Padnos, I stopped at 16th Street Family Dollar, met her there. And I actually have a child on the way now. We're getting married in October, and it's a baby girl. I'm actually doing a lot with my life. It's my first kid. I mean, I've always tried to be a good kid, stay out of trouble. It was my first felony in my life. And you are the only people that have treated me like a human when I got out. I tried solutions. I think I got one hired place to be put into a job, and then they read my file or something, and then they canceled it. I waited for a month and a half before I even heard about that. There's a lot, they don't help people out like us at all. But in 5 years, I plan on buying my own home. I'm saving money now for my child, Piper. That's gonna be her name. I have a house in North Carolina, but I'm letting my mom have that. So we're moving to probably around up here somewhere for a while. I'm gonna stay with Genesis Trailers for a good duration. I'm gonna dedicate some of my time to Jack. That way, he doesn't get the raw end of a deal like he has before. You get a lot of guys that once they get off parole, they wanna go their own way and party and have fun. It's not what it's about. It's time to start a life and time to, move past all that hardship. That's all I want to do now. Oh yeah, I've recommended you guys to quite a few people I've met. There's a few of them I knew just meeting them that they didn't have a really good work ethic, but it's at least, they need to try. And meeting someone like you guys, it would help them out to maybe try to move forward in their life, want to be there. but of course you're always gonna get a few bad apples. I mean, I actually like your guys' program where you send people to the church and volunteer and stuff like that. That's actually a great way to see someone's, you know, what their focus is and how they interact with people. And in the mentor program, I love that. That's great. But we went into a couple of the churches or the church and went to a couple of houses, did some lawns and stuff like that. And that was fun. This will be my first winter out, so I want to get down to the church and start helping out, but they only do it on Wednesdays. I'm trying to see if they'll swing something on the weekends too, because I work on Wednesdays, unfortunately, but I love it. I'm a workaholic, so I work a little too much. I just asked Jack if he would open up Saturdays for me, even if it's me alone, to go in the shop and, you know, get some of the needed parts done. He agreed that if he has time to open the shop up for me, he would. Oh, I believe in my grandpa's motto, okay? If you're early, you know, be 15, 20 minutes early, you're good. If you're on time, you're usually late. And if you're late, you're fired. I mean, it's just, you want to be early. If you show your boss and them you're early, you come to work, not to slouch, you know, hang out, talk to people, you get stuff further. I've had 5 raises since I've been in my job, and I've only been hired in a week. Well, almost 3 weeks now, but it's all about how you work, you know. If you're willing to prove yourself, you get a good boss and a good employer, they're gonna constantly give you benefits and promotions and, you know, put you in charge of things. It's just all about, I guess, just who you are. I enjoy it. I love work. As an organization, treat people that have felonies, or no matter what they did, as a human being. Okay? I don't understand if you guys have had family members or something that have been in trouble and you understand the concept of it, but at the end of the day, it's like you welcomed us with open arms, even if it's the religious aspect or if it's just personal opinion. Well, at the end of the day, I look at it like this. Everybody has done something that you could have gotten in trouble for. Whether you got caught or not, that's the whole ticket. Now the question is, do you continue doing what you're doing? I've changed my life. I know it's not hard. Okay, I used to smoke weed. I used to drink. I've been sober 16 years. I used to sell it. I don't do nothing no more. I completely have turned my back on a few friends that used to, because I got out and they offered me to, you know, jump back in and do what I was doing. No, that's not what I want in my life no more. I'm trying to change my ways, and, you know, now I have a child on the way. I have to live up to a higher expectation. I just can't do it no more. My name is Matthew Salas, and I'm more than a conqueror.